game in this 3-game series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself. Get the off-speed pitches over.
So now into the box is Luis Mateo, and we are underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Guys, you take a look at the home nine as they end timeout. A rare bright spot in what's been a horribly difficult stretch.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they can.
Right there. Throws in time, and that's out number one. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control, and that's the wind. It's blowing in. It's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach, not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
Gonzalez is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. So stepping in is Cesar Prieto. He's set and the pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
1 and 2, here it comes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So a fairly painless top of the first. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1 with no score after a half inning. Abel Campos, a Cuban-born southpaw, gets the starting nod. Dan, any thoughts?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. If he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Dan Dero, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game. Despite the loss last time out, they've been in a real good groove lately. Victorious in 7 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game. You'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Of course the crowd is going to get on him a little bit here, but I find it hard to believe there was any intention there. Bottom of the first, you never want to dig yourself a hole on the mound just to send a message.
At the plate, Gonzalez ripped down the first base line. And this is going to get past him at first. That's a fair ball. Leyva ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game.
The third baseman, Jason Pacheco.
To the plate now, Jason Pacheco. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He enters play here at 288, 3 homers and 4 RBIs. And he fouls this one off. Gonzalez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1 and 2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
The 1-2. sent on the ground out to second. And there are 2 away now.
Batting fourth, the designated.
With that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What's the key for a home win here tonight, Mark?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 offering. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Now a fastball here that will wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. I'll try to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Gonzalez is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out of potential trouble. Striding in is number 10. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And that'll miss up an in ball 2. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Daryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Daryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
In there, a base hit.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Ball 1. He's got the average to 321. 5 homers and 15 RBIs. Now this is sprayed foul off to the left, and that'll even the count at 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. Onto the shortstop at second, but it's thrown away. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
Well, I think the second baseman felt the heat from the runner coming at him. He seemed to rush his throw, and that caused him to throw it wide at first. Tough turn, but I think he'd tell you he should have made a better throw.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1. None out, runners at first and second. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Batting it, the left fielder, Felix Rodriguez.
Into the box, Felix Rodriguez, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. The average right at 280 coming in. No home runs yet in this first month, and a couple RBIs. This is pulled into right, and that's in there, base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Down the third baseline. Scooped up. He'll come to the plate with it, and he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
The batter, the shortstop, Luis Mateo.
So now to the plate, Luis Mateo, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 3 runs already home here. And there's a base hit on the line. 1 run scores. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second.
Oh, now that play fires me up right there. Just an absolute dime of a throw from the outfield. It doesn't get any better than that. You know what? Hats off to the catcher right there. Great job at the dish to handle the throw and get the tag down on him. And they pretty much had to be perfect to cut him down right there.
0-1 the count. On the strike.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Here comes the 1-2. Now a flare out toward right center. Leyva ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Digging in next, Cesar Prieto grounded out in his last at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate. 4 score. On now to the bottom of the second. Cuba is on top, 4-0.
Their job 1 at-bat at a time.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
That swing looked kind of out of control to me. Looked like he was trying to dial 9, but when you're down by 4 runs early in the game, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. Ball 2. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Number 17 is there, and he has it for the out.
Batting 6.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitor. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
And good awareness behind the plate as he'll make the quick basket catch for the second out.
The shortstop, Jordan.
So the next to bat will be Jordan Manley. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
0-2.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 10. 4 hits already in the series through 7 at-bats. Hard hit ball to second, reined in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. Now to bat, Daniel Perez. He collected a base hit his first time up. And that's in there for strike one.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey into the second deck and gone. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Now batting, number 17.
Into the box now, number 17, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Bases are empty, one man out. Well, he squares up the slider that time, and it's into left center for a base hit.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Row. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Castaneda is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Stepping in now, Luis Gonzalez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Gonzalez, a 27-year-old. He was selected in the 27th round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Long run, but he tracks this one down out there for the second out. Nice play. Into the box, Felix Rodriguez. He singled first time up. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Count now, a ball and a strike.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
High in the air into shallow left center. Manley is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. The Phantoms lead it 5-0. Now at the plate, Jorge Pena. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
At the plate, Gonzalez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. 1-0 home. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. Pena is on his way home. Safe at the plate as the gap shortens to 4 now.
Now back, second baseman, Lionel.
Standing in now, Lionel Leyva trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get fouled. Remember, he was hit by a pitch to kick off the home first. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hey! Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Gonzalez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Gonzalez is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, number 14.
Next to stand in is Gonzalez. He doubled his last time